If you just bought a used car and you trying to figure out how to get insurance on it, what's the difference between liability and full coverage, please stay to the end of this video and I'm gonna go through everything. So by the end of this, y'all know exactly what to get. If you guys are new to the channel, I give advice based off my life experiences. And if you already been here, then you know we're in a brand new office. This is not my car, this is Gene's car. Gene also makes YouTube videos. His links will be down below in the description. He was out the country for a little bit. He said, yo Josh, do you want to make videos with my car? I said, hell yeah, I want to make videos with your car. Your car is sick, dude. So basically you just bought a used car and you're like, damn, now I gotta get insurance. That's the first thing you need when you buy a used car, right? Because to get registered, you need proof of insurance or you're not gonna get a license plate. Well, that's how it is for my state. I don't know about other states, but I know in my state, you need proof of insurance. To be honest, I did not know that when I bought my car, believe it or not, right? You might be like, damn, that's so obvious. I didn't know, bro. I thought you get the plates first and you worry about the insurance later. You can park it up, but at least you still have the plates. So as soon as you get insurance, you just out and about, you know what I mean? I'll tell y'all, I'm a younger person, man. I'm in my early 20s. So insurance is not cheap. And I know in my state, some people may think what I pay is cheap, but yo, it'd be a little pricey. You gotta know what to get and when to get it. And the two biggest determining factors is full coverage or liability, right? And right now we're gonna go through the difference between the two. Because with liability, is cheaper, but there are some cons to liability and there's some cons of coverage as well. The difference is with liability, right? It protects the other drivers. Let's say, right, you know, God forbid, knock on wood, I just straight up rear end this Volvo in front of me, right? I don't brake right now and I rear end this car in front of me and I only have liability. When the police come, they get the police reports and this car later on calls my insurance. They're like, yo, your driver hit me, what the hell? My insurance is gonna go ahead and fix their car and pay for their medical because, right, it covers my liability. Anything that I mess up, it's gonna cover the other party, the party that I hurt. But if I'm at fault, it's not gonna cover me because liability insurance only covers the other person. So that Volvo is gonna probably get a rental car, whatever it is, covered by my insurance. They're gonna get their car fixed. But me, I'm gonna have to figure this out myself. And there's pros and there's cons to this, guys. So an example is, if your car is worth $500, you might as well go with liability because if you total it, you can just go buy another car for $500. You're gonna pay more than $500 extra a year to have it on full coverage. So why would you pay that when you can pocket that $5, right? You know, obviously drive good, you're not trying to crash. God damn, this shit is loud. This car is super loud inside, y'all. Yeah, at that point, the trade-off is it's more worth it to just have basic liability than full coverage because your car is so cheap that you could easily afford to fix it yourself or just straight up replace it. Like, you don't even need to fix it. It'll probably cost more to fix it at that point. That would be the pro of liability in that situation. The fact that you save money every single year and your car is so cheap that you don't need the insurance to fix it for you. You'll figure it out yourself. You can afford to figure it out. But let's say you just bought a brand new M5 or whatever it is for $70,000. You probably want your insurance to be responsible for that in the case of you hit something. Because unless you have 70 bands just laying around, that's a lot of cheddar to cough up at once in the heat of a moment. So you have to outweigh the cons. Is it more worth it or not to have liability or full coverage? And it's gonna vary situation to situation. Personally, I was in an accident with my Honda Civic. I speak about it all the time. That was my first car. I got into an accident. I was not at fault, but the person who was at fault fled the scene. So therefore, their insurance information was never found because they weren't there. And I know a lot of people be saying, yo Josh, like, nah, they should have been responsible for it. Like, they could have did this, could have did that. Man, I don't got a clue, bro. I was young. I got into my first accident. I don't know nothing about how this stuff works. And I had liability and they was like, yeah, we not gonna cover your car, bro, because you only have liability. We can't fix it. That's not our responsibility to fix your car. Even though I was not at fault, I did not get my car fixed by my insurance because I did not have full coverage. And my car was worth around like $4,000 at the time. If I could go back, I would have full coverage on that car because, yo, the hassle of running around and getting parts by myself, going to my brother's crib fixing it, that shit was just too much. It was just too much work. I'd rather just have it deal with. So now you get into full coverage. Full coverage means that both parties are fully covered. So based on your deductible and your limits, just say you got $1,000 deductible and your car is worth $5,000. When you get into that accident, they're gonna send out a person. They're gonna come out, look at your car. They're gonna give it a value, a price, cash value. And if they value it, they appraise it at $5,000, they're gonna subtract your $1,000 deductible and you're gonna get $4,000 for your car, right? So if you got an expensive car that costs $50,000 and you total it, that's 49 bands in your pocket right there from insurance in the case that they have to fix it, because they have to cover cover your car. That's what you're paying for in that full coverage. And they're gonna cover the party that is hurt. That in this case is your fault. They're gonna cover the party that you hurt. You know what I mean? These premiums are gonna vary a lot. That's the main reason I got liability, because it was too expensive for me to have full coverage at the time. It really depends on your situation. Do your research. You gotta shop around different insurance companies, man. Some are gonna be cheaper than some, but also look at the reviews, because a lot of insurance companies, they reject claims for no reason, man. So it's really all a business, and as a consumer, you have to do your educating. You gotta look into these things, man. Even though I'm giving y'all advice, still gotta go and do research for yourself, guys. Don't just take my word and run with it. So after figuring this out, it wasn't that hard for me to get insurance. Deductibles, obviously, is how much they deduct. When it comes to it, you have to meet your deductible before they pay out and cover the rest. So depending on how high or low your deductible is, that affects how expensive your premium is gonna be. This really all depends on your car, guys. Your car and how much a month you're comfortable paying. Because if you're comfortable just paying out of pocket for everything, get the state minimum on everything, bro, and just pay the cheapest every month. Pocket your money. So when it comes to it, you can just pay that stuff out of pocket and don't even have to worry about it. But if you don't want to worry about things, you just want everything handled, get the highest possible coverage for your vehicle. When it comes to it, you make that call and everything's taken care of, y'all. The real POV drive starts right now. We're heading to this nice little like water spot. I've been here a couple times with the boys. We went there, had a couple of brovskis, if you know what I'm talking about. And we just gonna vibe out, man. You know, Gene gave us his car. It's really, really loud. Like, bro, in the cabin, I can't even hear myself talk. We're just cruising right now, vibing to the spot. I'm just gonna record the drive going there, and then we gonna cut this. So just enjoy the POV while we finish this drive. We got 21 minutes left. So let's get a little VTEC run real quick, guys. We gonna slow down. His exhaust system, dude, it's so nice. It makes the car so peppy. Really nice setup right here. I'm making a pledge from now on, starting with this video, no more cursing on the Ziggy Wig channel. Well, at least from me, or maybe not as much, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, I just showed my mom the channel, and I was trying to pick a video, and I was like, damn, I don't even remember what I said in these videos, bro. I don't even know which one to show her. And she messes with it, but it's like, you know what I mean? I feel like I shouldn't need to feel like that. I should be able to show my content to whoever it is. So it's like, yeah, I'm just going to chill out with the profanities. And then literally right after I showed her, she calls my aunt and they're talking. And my aunt's like, yo, I messed with your channel. I'm like, what? You watch my channel? That's like the last thing I expected my aunts to be watching the videos, bro. I meant so much that she watched it, because, you know what I mean? It's like, if it's my boy and he watching this, like, yo, I appreciate your support. You probably mess with the content anyway, because a lot of my friends are just into the same thing as me, like cars and stuff like that. But bro, my aunt messing with the content, and she was telling me how proud she is. It just made me like so motivated. Like, how can I stop? I can't stop now. I can never stop. Let's go to fourth gear real quick. Yo, this lightweight flywheel just eats, bro. This thing just wants to go. It's like a demon that just wants to be released into the world, bro. I don't know how Gene owned this car for so many months with the belt like jumping off and not being able to just rip it to its full potential. Oh my days, fam. It's like a toy. It don't even feel like a real car. Like, I just want to keep changing gears for no reason. And then the exhaust is so loud that I can pass cars and you only hear the exhaust sound. The cars don't like drone it out. But I guess the moral of that story is, guys, be careful what you put online, because bro, even people you don't expect can watch it. And I appreciate the support, but I'm like, damn, I don't know how I feel about that side of me being portrayed, because I don't know, cursing is like, I mean, we all know how cursing is, like, especially to your elders. I'm just gonna make every video something that I could show to literally anybody on earth. starting with this video. And everything that's already there is already out into the world, so you can't take it back. I don't regret posting them. That's just life, you know what I mean? Growing up, you gotta make changes. And these are one of those changes, guys. Y'all watching me change in real time. You gotta realize your flaws. You gotta accept it, accountability, and make whatever change needs to be made. Oh, that was a big hole that I just dodged. Oh my gosh. I got a startup video of his car, and I went back to get the camera, and I literally almost died from like suffocation from like the fumes. It made me lightheaded, bro. No cats is crazy. Imagine being behind this car in a drive-through. Oh my gosh. I could see why the government made it illegal to not have cats. Because imagine if every single car on the road did not have cats. How bad the place would smell. Shout out the EPA or wherever it is that regulates the catalytic converters and all that stuff, man. Keep the catalytic converters on. But this thing is so fun to drive. It doesn't even feel like I'm driving a car. It feels like I'm in like a buggy or something. I don't even know if we can make this right on red, but I don't see any signs that said we can't, so I'm just gonna. Oh, I thought that was a cop up there. It's just cars parked. But the person behind me made the right turn too, so I think we good, chat. Don't tell me the lights are out, bruh. Am I bugging? Oh, the street lights are out. Street lights, man. This is so interesting because I know Gene himself don't even drive his car like this. We putting some miles on this boy, man. He gave it to me. He already know how I get with cars. I love to drive. So we gonna put some miles on this thing. You best believe that. Damn, I came over here just for that spot and we can't go over there, y'all. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Gene. I'm gonna get sand or soil, whatever this is, on your mat. But y'all see the beautiful scenery outside. We here with bro's beast of a car. Sounds amazing. Let me know if y'all love this car. I want to hear it some more because you definitely will. You best believe you're gonna hear this car some more, y'all. We gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Catch y'all in the next video, guys. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Make sure y'all buy TS6 and travel. Be good out there. Drive safe. Peace.